Hello, it's day 109 of the Liberator project, and I've just come out the flat because I can't just do videos all the time in location, so I thought I'd come out. Hopefully it's a bit quieter. I picked this spot because it's sheltered from the rain, it's well lit, and I hope it's quiet so we can talk without any problems. So, well, last night I was online, a Zoom conversation with about 10 university friends, and these people are left-wing, but they're not independent thinkers at all, and it frustrates me so much. I just can't relate to them anymore. It's, they're left-wing, they're supposed to be for the workers, but instead it's like they're so in step with like global corporations, and it's like these are the worst people in the world, these are the worst companies, and they're not thinking. They're the companies they want to they agree with. And again, with the lockdown, with vaccinations, with anything, they just all the evidence suggests that the current situation is unwarranted. I can't talk about that freely, I'm afraid, on this channel, because channels get deleted. But they're so in step with that. They think there's lockdowns, and they think that they need to do this, they need to get vaccinated. Now, one of the guys, he's currently undergoing part of the vaccination tests. Now, I don't like swearing very much. I think it's a bit crude, and also it's like, if you're articulate enough, you should be able to express yourself, without resorting to that. But what a fucking idiot. I mean, it's very difficult to respect someone that's that stupid. I mean, he's supposed to be educated, and what a fucking dumbass. The vaccination is a new type of vaccination. It's not like a standard vaccination where you get a tiny bit of viral protein, and you give that protein of the viral shell, and your body produces antigens to it, and then your immune system defends it. This is an entirely new technology. It's using RNA, which inserts itself into your own DNA on chromosome 4. It's extremely risky and unprecedented, and there's legal. They cannot be sued for side effects of these drugs. They've got what's the word I'm looking for? Indemnity. They've sorted out for cover, so you cannot. If there's horrible side effects, you can't come back and sue them. And they are anticipating a lot of problems because they're actually employing a lot of staff to deal with this. I mean, so the fact you're going to take this vaccine anyway, but to volunteer to become one of the initial trials, just that level of, it's hard. I can't relate to these people anymore. It's just nuts. I've never been vaccinated in my life for anything, and it's I'm quite anti-vaccine. But if you want to choose to do something, I'm all for free choice. That's fantastic. But when people start saying it's going to be compulsory and you have to have it, or you won't be able to travel or have a bank account or work or be out in public, that's, well, they're not pinning you down and injecting you. They are basically putting your life on hold unless you submit and go along with the project. And the leaked information from Canada suggests they'd even be isolating people in quarantine camps for people that refuse to get vaccinated. So that's absolutely. And let's talk as well, like Boris Johnson. He had COVID-19, and he got better from it, as almost everyone does. It's got a death rate of a little bit over 0.1. It's about 0.13, so a little bit more than flu. And now he had it, and yet he's now tested positive, and he's isolating for another 2 weeks or 10 days. But sorry, if he'd had it and got over it, he must be immune. And if he's not, that means the vaccine is not going to work. It's like there's no vaccine for a common cold because it mutates all the time. So the fact that Boris Johnson is now, he's had it, got better, and he's got it again is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that doesn't make any sense if you think about that. Anyway, that's that's enough about that subject. Now, I haven't been feeling very well for a few days. I've still got my foundation on, put some more makeup on today. Anything for you lot. Hope you appreciate it. But I decided to put myself through some medical tests. Now, my MSc was in medical electronics, and I used to go out with a vet. I've got a working knowledge of these things, but also, I mean, if you try and see a doctor at the moment, there's a 3-week waiting list, and then it's a telephone appointment. So, well, that's no good. And then it would be after I had the appointment and they agreed to test me, I'd have to make appointments to actually go into the hospital. You know, it would take a long time. So what I've done is I went online and I've actually bought a few tests to do myself. So there's some blood tests, but they're only a little bit, only a drop of blood. It's not a big problem. So they've been ordered. Hopefully next week they'll come in, and I will share that with you and show you what I'm testing myself for. I mean, I thought that because I had this burning problem for a few days, I might have an ulcer, I might have, problems, might, I don't know. Why not test yourself? So I'm going to do, let's see what I'm going to do. Blood pressure, O2 levels, cholesterol, blood sugar, ulcers, bowel cancer, glucose, pH, gravity, blood, ketones, nitrate, leukocytes, bilirubin, and Urobilinogen. So I've got a whole battery of tests I'm going to put myself through, and it's just, it's costing less than £50, and it will reassure me that I haven't got anything seriously wrong. And how hard can it be? The tests. Oh God, it's a boy racer. The tests, will just give me peace of mind. And if there is anything wrong, then I will go to my doctor and pursue it. But if not, then I just feel better. And if it's something, that if one of the tests flag up a problem, I can look online and see what can be done. So hopefully I don't need to, to go and make an appointment to see the doctor. A few years ago, obviously I've had serious health problems. I had one blood test that was, it was still in the safe zone, but it was on the upper level of diabetes. And the amount of grief that one blood test caused me, it took me 2 years to get it off my medical records, because everything they said was, oh, you're diabetic. And I'm going, I'm not diabetic. I'm not joking, 5 or 6 blood tests after that, which were bang in the middle of the normal range, and it took me 2 years to get it off my medical records. So, I really don't want the doctor to find anything if it's like that, because they start. It's like, I've got a problem. They want to classify it as something they know how to cure, because then it makes their life easier. Go, oh, if you're this, we cure it this way. Whereas if I've got this funny, immune problem, they don't really know what it is, and they can't. Well, it's difficult. I think if they say, oh, you're diabetic, or you're this, or you've got high cholesterol, then they know what they're doing, and that's their happy space. So anyway, I'm going to do the test myself, but I told one of my friends who's a little bit of a hypochondriac, and he's got me to send him a link to all the tests so he can do them on himself as well. And okay, well, I'll be on the phone to him and I'll video them so you can see, but also I'll talk to him on the phone and talk him through it. But it's just a way of reassuring yourself that things are okay, because I would say I've been ill for a few days, and that's been too long. Anyway, everyone's clearing up and locking up around me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.